Alright, week 2 going up against the Arizona Cardinals, who are 0-1. Our division's looking like, of course, the Rams win. Seahawks still struggling. So this game I think we're going to play Devonta Smith a little bit more. Because for the downs he played, he actually did really well. He got the ball quite a bit. So, week 2, Arizona, divisional game.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're a backup to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. There's Garoppolo to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Now Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
56. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On 2nd and 12, Murray, it's complete. James White. It'll be a gain of 6, and just like that, it's 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll run it here. This is James White, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
We got this.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. The drive starts with a run by White. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Murray, open man is Kirk, complete. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. Now a draw play with Drake. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Mostert. And a penalty flag is down in the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. But I'm not sure this is going to stand. They got Colton Miller that time, the 1st-round pick from 2018. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's going to air it into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll run with White. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. Murray now to throw.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He had the start to a season a week ago that everybody wants to have, NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Can he do it a second time?
He can. He absolutely positively can because of his skill set. When people adjust to him, he has a great ability to adjust himself and make them continue to chase him throughout the game.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got Smith here. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards there and a Niner first. On 1st down, it's Harris. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. He's got Green. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run. Here's Harris. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Murray now on 1st down. That's complete to White. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Eric Armstead picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's brought in by Harris. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now he steps away, and he's going to keep it here. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on first down is Murray, and he hits Drake. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray got a man open. It's Ross. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So we've hit halftime. Just an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position On this drive, where a touchdown can give them the lead, they need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Right back to Drake. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Murray going to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
56, the mark, 56, check 56.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Murray now on 1st down. He's got White here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On the draw, it's White. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Murray, and he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, it's Williams on the catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Quan Alexander able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On the draw, here's White. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Running, it's Dre, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice and tense on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 29, Garoppolo. Green brings it in. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On the return is Peterson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Murray. It's caught. This is White. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Cardinals on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Murray on third down. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. First down, here's White. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Under a heavy rush and down he goes. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. This is White on the screen. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll get 6 on the dump-off, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They run again with Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Harris. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. On second down, it's Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On third down, here's Harris. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for San Francisco, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.